கலைஞர் HD கனடாவின் இன்றைய முக்கிய செய்திகள். இலங்கை செய்திகள்.
2 தசாப்தங்களுக்கு பின்னர் முதலில் இலங்கையில் நடைபெறவுள்ள உலக பத்திரிகை புகைப்பட கண்காட்சி நாளை கொழும்பில் ஆரம்பமாக உள்ளது. 2024ஆம் ஆண்டுக்கான உலக பத்திரிகை புகைப்பட கண்காட்சியை இலங்கை பத்திரிகை ஸ்தாபனம் நெதர்லாந்து தூதரகத்துடன் இணைந்து நடாத்துகின்றது. கொழும்பு ஆர்கேட் சுதந்திர சதுக்கத்தில் இம்மாதம் 10ஆம் திகதி முதல் 20ஆம் திகதி வரை காலை 10:30 மணி முதல் இரவு 7 மணி வரை பார்வை கட்டணமின்றி இலவசமாக பார்வையிடலாம். இதேவேளை கொழும்பு சினமன் லைஃப் ஹோட்டலில் பிப்ரவரி மாதம் 8ஆம் திகதி முதல் 10ஆம் திகதி வரை காலை 10:30 மணி முதல் இரவு 7 மணி வரை பார்வை கட்டணமின்றி இலவசமாக பார்வையிடலாம். ஜாழ்ப்பாணத்தில் கலாசார மண்டபத்தில் இம்மாதம் 24ஆம் திகதி முதல் 27ஆம் திகதி வரையும், காலியில் மாநகர சபையில் இம்மாதம் 31ஆம் திகதி முதல் பிப்ரவரி மாதம் 2ஆம் திகதி வரையில் கண்காட்சி இலவசமாக பார்வையிடலாம். இலங்கையில் நடாத்தப்படும் 2024ஆம் ஆண்டுக்கான உலக பத்திரிகை புகைப்பட கண்காட்சி தொடர்பாக விளக்கமளிக்கும் ஊடக சந்திப்பு நேற்று கொழும்பில் உள்ள சினமன் லைஃப் ஹோட்டலில் நடைபெற்றது. ஊடக சந்திப்பில் இலங்கைக்கான நெதர்லாந்து தூதுவர் ஃபோனி ஹார்ட்ஃபச், இலங்கை பத்திரிகை ஸ்தாபனத்தின் தலைவர் குமார் நடேசன், உலக பத்திரிகை புகைப்பட கண்காட்சி முகாமையாளர் மற்றும் கண்காணிப்பாளர் மார்தா எச்சவரியா கான்சலஸ் மற்றும் சினமன் லைஃப் ஹோட்டல் சந்தைப்படுத்தல் பிரிவு பணிப்பாளர் ரதிசா தலுவத்த ஆகியோர் கலந்து கொண்டனர்.
Then we can communicate better and interact much easily. Madam Horbach, Ambassador, Ms. Gonzalez, welcome to Sri Lanka, and Ms. Taluata. And the photographers, members of the press, and lovers of art. I'm not sure who is here for as lovers of art, but anyway, it's going to be an art show, so you can see the pictures as they keep moving. It is my great privilege to join Mr. Kumar Lopez in welcoming you to the World Press Photo Exhibition here in Colombo. Today, we gather the art to celebrate the art of storytelling through photography, a medium that transcends barriers of language and culture to connect us to the stories that matter most. The journey of the World Press Photo Exhibition began in December 1955, when the first annual exhibition opened in Amsterdam. This year's exhibition, featuring the winning images of the 70th, madam, you said 70th World Press Photo Contest, premiered in Amsterdam in April and is now on a global tour, bringing these remarkable stories to audiences around the world. This legacy reflects a deep belief in the power of seeing and sharing high-quality visual stories that inform, challenge, and inspire. Colombo, with its rich cultural diversity and deep connection to history, is an ideal host for this exhibition. When you walk through these stunning visual narratives, which will be on display on the 10th, you will be reminded of the unique ability of photojournalism to shed light on untold stories, amplify voices, and bridge divides. The Sri Lanka Press Institute has long been a champion of journalistic excellence and press freedom in our nation. Its efforts to uphold ethical journalism and foster professional growth in the media sector align seamlessly with the values celebrated by the World Press Exhibition. I take this opportunity to acknowledge the Institute's vital role in supporting press freedom and the creative pursuits of photojournalists here in Sri Lanka. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Netherlands Embassy and the World Press Foundation for making this event possible. Your dedication ensures that these images continue to inspire meaningful dialogue and foster greater empathy. To all our visitors who will be coming to the show, I would encourage them, and this is where I would like the press to really promote this, because they need to see the visuals that you are looking at, some of which you are looking at today, thanks to Menaka. This exhibition is not just a display of photographs. It's a celebration of humanity, resilience, and the universal need for connections. So thank you very much for being here, and I hope that you will promote this in your newspapers with stories of this. There, if you go into the website, you'll see all those pictures. They are very startling. Some of them are black and white, some of them are in color, but they all have a story to tell. And that's what you really want to promote, that we as human beings connect to others. And we can do this through photojournalism, photographs, and you will also learn how to take some photographs which you can share. I mean, we have a smartphone now which sends pictures, and we are always sending pictures. So here we can join the World Press Photo Exhibition ourselves by sending out these pictures. So thank you very much, Madam Hobach. Thank you for sponsoring this show and for being here with us. Thank you.
Make her initial remarks, please.
Foundation, and thank you for hosting this event here in this brand new hotel. It's so beautiful. So it's very nice that you have come on as a partner of us. I'm very proud to announce that this Friday we'll open the World Press Photo 2024 in Sri Lanka, and the World Press Photo is a concept that we all know in the Netherlands because it has been around for over 70 years, and we are very proud of it. We look forward to it, we look forward to the photographs, and we go to this exhibition in the Netherlands. Students, scholars go to this exhibition to educate themselves. It has been around, as mentioned, since 1955, and Sri Lanka once hosted this World Press Photo exhibition in 2002, so it's a long time ago, and I'm very pleased and honored that today it's coming back to Sri Lanka. But why are we as an embassy hosting this this World Press Photo? Why do we think it is important? Well, media and journalism have a significant impact on modern Sri Lanka over the past decades. And the awareness of the power and importance of free media is key to strong democracies like Sri Lanka. This embassy prioritizes human rights and cultural cooperation, and through this exhibition, we support the value of independent media and access to information. More importantly, photography helps us see. Photographers can give us a deeper connection with the topics the journalist is presenting, as well as a better understanding of the society around us. Each photograph carries a story with it. It makes us reflect on events that happened. While some pictures may contain themes of war and suffering, others bring hope and joy. These photographs form our collective memory, the collective memory of the world. And through these images, the stories of hundreds of photographers witnessing the world's events are being told to us. I believe that showcasing global issues through press photography will no doubt spark engagement and discussions. Looking through the lens of a photographer can help societies and people reflect on their own opinion and perceptions, as well as spark social change. Besides these aspects, we also hope that this exhibition will support Sri Lankan journalists in general and Sri Lankan photographers in particular. Although Sri Lanka has a vibrant media culture, media freedom has been challenged all around the world, and it is important that we as a society continue to support the important and sometimes dangerous work journalists and photographers do in order to help us interpret and understand the world around us. The exhibition is a tribute to all of them. A little longer than a year ago, the Netherlands restituted cultural objects taken during the colonial ties, which was a milestone in our relations with Sri Lanka. We hope this exhibition will be another milestone in this multifaceted relationship, encouraging media freedom, expression, accountability, and creativity. I would like to thank the World Press Photo Foundation and the Sri Lankan Press Institute for being partners in this program, and would like to invite everybody, all Sri Lankans, to come and visit the exhibition, not only in Colombo, but also in Galle and Jaffna. As the saying goes, a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. We believe through photography and with this exhibition, people can open up to the world around us and hopefully better understand developments around us and create a world with more empathy. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency, for those words.
Foundation, and its name, it says so, depends on the work of partners, exhibition partners, to be able to continue doing the work that we do every year. So we're very grateful for this collaboration that supports our mission of not only connecting the world to the stories that matter, but also supporting press freedom, the freedom of media, of speech, and the support of the work that all of you do. So, as mentioned already, the World Press Photo Foundation has been existing for 70 years. This is our 70th anniversary, actually, and we will be celebrating a lot. And throughout those 70 years, we have created a contest and a platform that's dedicated to select and award what we consider to be some of the best visual storytelling and photojournalism that is produced all around the world. We faced challenges in terms of actually representing what happens around the world. So 3 years ago, we decided to establish a new type of format for our contest. We call it the new regional model for the World Press Photo Contest. And what this entails basically is that we have 4 winners and 1 honorable mention in 6 regions of the world. And the reason we did this was to ensure that we could have a lot more global representation, a lot more images from every region in the world, but also a lot more local storytellers and local photographers winning in the contest. We've been trying to improve the outreach that we do in regions where we have not been so representative in the past. And we are hoping that this new regional model that you will see in the exhibition actually tells stories from regions in the world that we don't often see in mainstream media. So the exhibition that you will see this year is from the 2024 contest. And in this contest, we saw 61,000 entries participating from 3,851 photographers from 130 countries. This is a very large number of images and entries that our international and independent jury has to evaluate through a very tight constraint period of a month and a half. With that, I want to make a parenthesis to say that right now, the 2025 contest is open, and it will close on January 10th. So there is a few more days to participate, and it would be really great if you can help us let your colleagues know, let other photojournalists know that they can participate in the World Press Photo Contest. It's free of entry, and we are welcoming all your works. And the jury from this year selected 31 winning projects. And in line with this regional model that I mentioned, the exhibition is also curated by regions. So what's really interesting and nice about the exhibition experience is that you get a chance to visit within a single space, something like a tour around the world. You get to see images that represent a couple of moments of very special or important things that happened in the 6 regions that are present in the exhibition. And while a lot of these events that we see in the exhibition are very local to a region, we also see shared global themes that are pressing issues that are important from South America to Southeast Asia and Europe. One of these themes, which I think is probably the one that we've seen the most in the last couple of years, is the devastating effects of climate change, but also the resilience and solutions that people have been coming up with to fight these climate change events. And we'll see it in stories from wildfires in Australia, in Canada, but also the rising sea levels in the Fiji Islands and how it affects families, how it displaces populations. And this also leads to the second theme that's very present in the exhibition, which is the difficult or challenging migration routes that both people and animals have to cross in different parts around the world. We have 2 stories of North America, one of migrants coming from South America to the United States, and another one of a butterfly that migrates every year from Mexico to Canada and back, and does a very interesting migration route, which is one of the photos that you will see in the presentation, as well as migration routes from West Africa to Europe. And what's also very interesting is that there is a series of more intimate and slow documentary projects that focus on healthcare and family and love stories. And 2 of these, very far away apart geographically, are focusing on dementia and Alzheimer's. One of them is in Madagascar, and the other one is in Japan. And it's very interesting because it talks about how worldwide we are experiencing increased life expectancy, and it's coming with certain challenges that we haven't seen before, more people living with symptoms of dementia. And it's interesting to see how we're facing these challenges globally. Well, and finally, the last theme that we see year after year are the pressing news of the years. And of course, with this, we have the war in Ukraine and the war in Gaza. And we have, you will see the photo of the year, which I can imagine you might have seen on the website. It will be present in the exhibition. The photo of the year shows a Palestinian woman, Inez Abu Mamar, carrying the body of her 5-year-old niece who was killed in an Israeli airstrike. And this very simple, subtle image for the jury was a representative picture that captured the loss of not only this 5-year-old girl, Sally, but also the loss of the other thousands of civilians and children who have been killed in this war. So for the jury, this image became so important, so representative, and it offered a moment for people to engage with a conflict that people is struggling to engage with because it's been ongoing for so long, that this image, they hope, can capture us back and allow us to talk about this again. So, as the ambassador mentioned already, the images can be challenging and the stories can be sometimes heavy and difficult, but they also invite us, hopefully, to learn about different realities, to engage with topics that maybe we don't hear about so much or we don't see in mainstream media. And our biggest hope for this exhibition is that it can create a space for people to have dialogues, for people to discuss things that maybe they don't agree with, to challenge their own perspectives, to listen and to exchange ideas and be inspired. So that's what I hope it can do, and that's, I hope, the message that you can transmit to visitors, and that we can do through guided tours, through educational activities, and so on. So thanks again for being here, thanks for promoting the exhibition, and thank you so much for supporting this initiative.
From all 3 of you as I was sitting and kind of trying to digest this in, taking a moment. So we are truly honored, in fact, to partner with this. And photography is a language that transcends borders and cultures. It has this power to capture moments and tell powerful stories and evoke deep emotions. I think a topic like this, theater, drama, music, entertainment, these types of powerful artistic expression allows us to unpack heavy subject matter, which typically doesn't happen in everyday dialogue. So things like this is stuff that we too at Cinnamon Life are really passionate about. We do have a large art collection. We do sort of really express these types of celebratory moments. We want to be able to stop and have dialogue with things like this, which is why when Johan and Menaka initially spoke to me about this, we were really moved and quite honored to be able to partner something like this. So at Cinnamon Life, we're really proud to partner, like I said, the World Press Photo to celebrate the art of photojournalism. This platform not only allows us to honor the skill and courage of the photographers worldwide, but also amplifies the narratives that shape our understanding of the world. We, of course, invite you to experience this extraordinary visual storytelling experience. And we're really proud to also say that the exhibit is coming to Cinnamon Life. After it goes to Colombo, to Galle, to Jaffna, we will be bringing it back to Cinnamon Life and hosting it for a few days. We're really keen on inviting some form of programming, which I have spoken to Her Excellency Ambassador about as well, and how we can kind of support that. Because I think having it at Cinnamon Life will give and enable an opportunity and a moment to be able to unpack some of this, as we spoke about earlier. So once again, we're honored, and we would love to invite you to see the exhibit, and welcome again on behalf of Cinnamon Life. Thank you.
Thanks. My question is to Martha. Her Excellency very beautifully described the exhibition that she did for these photographers. But can I ask you why you chose Sri Lanka as a location to exhibit?
Well, for these stories, right? After we award them, we want as many people as possible to see them and to learn from them. And that includes everywhere. It includes Sri Lanka. It includes it's the reason we haven't been here is because it's challenging to find funding and partnerships to collaborate on a yearly basis. And that's why we're really, really glad that we could do it this year. So that's why Sri Lanka is one of our many places we really want to host the exhibition. With an independent jury that changes. Every year we change the selection of the jury. It's professional photo editors from diverse newspapers from every region. So the interesting part is that they are actually representatives from the 6 regions that we have. And they base their selection on a criteria that counts the strength of the visual work, the images, but also the research and the storytelling. Right, so the projects are submitted not only with photographs, but also with a lot of text, captions, investigation, and both parts are equally important. So we require that journalists are doing a fair, accurate, unbiased research work along with the photographs that they submit.
I have another question. Can I know if
So what I think is very important, the exhibition is for free, so everybody can come and visit. And we did that on purpose because we want as many people as possible to come and visit the exhibition. There will be curators in the exhibition helping people who come and visit to navigate the exhibition. They can explain, you can of course go yourself, but you can also ask some assistance of people who will be in the different exhibitions. We will have English captures, but also the captures are translated in Tamil and Sinhala. So it is available for everybody. So it's an open platform. You can come and have a look. You can ask questions. There are people there who know a little bit more about the exhibition or have been trained over these past days, so they can help, but you can also just wander around yourself. Maybe you have more to add?
So the Sri Lanka